What's good, Deluxe family? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video right here, we're going to be watching Beyonce's ex-bodyguard exposing Beyonce of sacrificing celebrities. Now I know to a lot of viewers this may seem very crazy and far-fetched, and to others it may not surprise them at all whatsoever. So I want to show you guys two different photos, three actually, very important photos before we get into this video. Alright, so the first photo we have right here is A$AP Rocky standing over the satanic star with candles around him reading out of a book. This book right here is most likely rituals and things that he has to say to worship the devil. Now this is very obvious, there's no denying this photo right here. So knowing that this is what A$AP Rocky does and this is what he believes, how far-fetched is his partner Rihanna going to be from his beliefs? Not very far-fetched. This is him in the act, lighting the candles, book right here. Alright, and then we also have Jay-Z right here. Very, very close with a well-known witch. This is quite obvious. This is her, and this is her, and this is Jay-Z. We can easily be a reflection of our partner, and this is what Jay-Z does. So now when hearing Beyonce sacrificing celebrities, let's just watch the video with an open mind. You know what I'm saying? That's all we gotta do. Let's get straight into this.
A man claiming to be Beyonce's former bodyguard is speaking out against Beyonce and Jay-Z, and he claims that the power couple has destroyed and will literally destroy anyone who comes in their path.
I know so much on how you got where you are, how you stepped on many people.
There are a whole lot of allegations being made lately about Beyonce and her alleged evil side, from claims that she steals ideas from small artists to rumors about Hollywood sacrifices and witchcraft. And now we're hearing from her former bodyguard, Uncle Ron, that Beyonce and her husband Jay-Z have threatened, intimidated, bullied, and possibly unalived numerous people they perceived as competition.
You know, when you're early in your career, you feel that you have to listen. And when you buck, they buck harder. And they make threats, and those threats are huge ones.
Of course, the Beehive is now going after Uncle Ron, and they're accusing him of being a liar and a clout chaser. However, there are also a lot of fans who think there must be at least some truth to all these allegations that are stacking up against Beyonce. So is the bodyguard telling the truth? Did Beyonce really eliminate all of her competition? Let's investigate it.
Beyonce, how you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career because she said something about you.
Beyonce has been under a lot of scrutiny lately after her controversial concert in Dubai reignited years-old Illuminati allegations. Beyonce is also getting backlash for being a money grabber because she agreed to perform in Dubai for 20...
This is no longer an allegation of them being a part of the Illuminati. They are. They're top 1%. They control a lot of things, especially within the industry. That's no longer even a question.
4 million, despite the long history of human rights violations over there. To give you just a few examples, in the UAE, where Dubai is located, citizens don't have the right to change their government, and the country has numerous laws that discriminate against women, migrants, and LGBTQ plus individuals. Flogging and stoning are legal forms of punishment for adultery. Women can't marry without the permission of a male guardian, and being gay is illegal and punishable by death. So as you can imagine, the fact that Beyonce, who always preaches about female empowerment and constantly borrows from queer culture, decided to make a live comeback in Dubai of all places, rubbed a lot of people wrong.
The treatment of women in Dubai and right across the Gulf countries is out of the medieval era. On top of that, of course, Beyonce has made a huge thing about, slavery in the United States, and quite rightly. But, in the Middle East and in Dubai, there is a form of modern slavery where migrant laborers are kept under appalling conditions in violation of International Labour Organization standards. Again, it just is completely contradictory to what she stands for. And I bet that hotel where she performed, it was built by migrant laborers under appalling conditions.
However, we're now hearing from Uncle Ron, the man who claims he's Beyonce's former bodyguard, that Beyonce performing in Dubai for a fat check is actually 100% on brand with her and Jay-Z, because they will literally do anything to stay on top. Uncle Ron recently exposed Beyonce and Jay-Z for ruining the careers of many young artists, including Carrie Hilson. And it's very interesting that he decided to bring up Carrie, because a lot of people have completely forgotten about how horribly she was treated during her beef with Beyonce. To give you some context, the beef started back in 2009 after someone leaked Carrie's alleged diss track about Beyonce called Turning Me On. Although Carrie didn't mention Beyonce by name, Beyonce's fans were convinced that some of the lyrics were a direct reference to her. Specifically the part where Carrie sings, "Your vision, cloudy if you think that you the best. You can dance, she can sing, but need to move it to the left." The song also contains some lyrics seemingly shading Ciara. However, in an interview from 2009, Carrie denied she dissed either one of them.
It's a hot verse. I love the verse. Yes, I heard specific names being brought up. No, it's not about that. No, that was not where the energy was. I'm not retracting or feeling some kind of way about how people feel that I'm doing, that I did this. I'm not, I guess that's the only way I can say it. I'm not retracting. It's just that was never the energy behind it.
But then the feud was reignited in 2011 when Carrie refused a reporter's request at the Soul Train Music Awards to hold an issue of Juicy magazine with Beyonce and Jay-Z on the cover.
I want the magazine. Just shout out Juicy Mag.
And though Beyonce herself never publicly responded to Carrie, she is rumored to have used her power and influence in the industry to blackball Carrie's career. Besides that, Beyonce's fans started harassing Carrie both online and in real life, and the hate got so bad that 2 years after the Juicy magazine incident, Carrie had to beg the Beehive to leave her alone. "You have no idea what your hateful words could do to someone's spirit," Carrie tweeted. "Years of verbal abuse from strangers all day long, enough is enough." And although Carrie denied she dissed anyone, she seemingly hinted that Beyonce did do something that caused her to react the way she did at the Soul Train Award. As far as whatever you're really mad about, I had my reasons, Carrie wrote on Twitter. "It's been years, just chalk it up to your ignorance of my reality and let it go." But the attacks on Carrie didn't stop, and she later again took to Twitter to claim Beyonce's fans were literally throwing Beyonce CDs at her on the street. In the upcoming years, Carrie tried her best to distance herself from her drama. However, her career never fully recovered. But then, in 2020, Carrie admitted in an interview that she was forced to release the diss track about Beyonce, and she also opened up about serious threats she received at the height of the drama.
It's the price you pay, when you're early in your career, you feel that you have to listen. And when you buck, they buck harder and they make threats. And those threats are huge ones. And you know what I mean? You don't feel like you have a choice. I really didn't feel like I had a choice. It was do this or this.
And to this day, many fans believe the whole thing was an orchestrated ploy to destroy Carrie's career because she was a threat to Beyonce. Because Carrie is an undeniably talented singer. She's gorgeous and she actually writes her own songs. So it's pretty clear why Beyonce would see her as competition. But Carrie is not the only woman whose career was allegedly ended by Beyonce and Jay-Z. And some people even believe that Jay-Z was involved in the death of Aaliyah, another multi-talented artist whose come up ended in a tragedy shortly before Beyonce's solo career took off. And while Jay-Z's involvement in Aaliyah's death has never been proven, many fans are still convinced that both Jay and Beyonce have a lot of skeletons in their closet. And now someone who claims he knows all about these skeletons is speaking out against Beyonce and Jay-Z and exposing all the shady things they've done to other artists. A man who goes by the name of Uncle Ron and claims he used to work as Beyonce's bodyguard recently went on TikTok and made a series of explosive allegations against Beyonce and Jay-Z. Uncle Ron specifically mentioned Carrie Hilson, and he accused Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Man looks like an uncle. Why they call him Uncle Ron? This man really looked like an uncle.
Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them. Okay, I get the threats, but you have to remember one thing. I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got where you are, how you stepped on many people. Beyonce, how you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career because she said something about you.
Uncle Ron also blasted Beyonce and Jay-Z's
And her
relationship
whole
and
career.
claimed they only stay together for the money and power.
Your relationship was a business relationship, financial, to get to the top, to become billionaires.
Yeah, that's how it is in Hollywood. Like they'll literally assign relationships, like what relationships fit best.
There's no love there.
Uncle Ron then went on to talk about the threats he's been allegedly getting, and he said the threats won't stop him from exposing the truth because he has all the receipts to back up his claims. And Uncle Ron has also challenged Jay-Z to deny that they know each other.
See, what's done in the dark will definitely come into light. Keep your threats up. I'm here today, and what I got to say, I'm gonna say it. So don't make idle threats to me. Cause see, I ain't Biggie. See, I ain't Beanie Siegers. I ain't Freeway. How you wrote all them off the minute they did for you to get you to the top. All them writing for you, and then the minute you get a little taste of success, you wrote them off. You just totally said, I don't know him. Say you don't know me. I dare you. I dare you. Remember, all the receipts, all the proof, the old school footage, I still have it.
But Uncle Ron didn't stop there. He also echoed Jaguar Wright's recent claims about Beyonce being an addict, and he said Jay-Z is the one keeping her doped up.
Hardly nobody knows, but I'll say it, man. Yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She's been on them for a long time. And you keep her that way.
I mean, what type of drugs she on? She don't look like she on drugs. But I mean, at the same time, we only see her when she's glammed up and on social media.
Y'all wish it what you wish it to stay on top.
Now, as far as fan reactions to Uncle Ron's claims, they've been a mixed bag. While Beyonce's fans are accusing Ron of lying for clout, many others are saying that when you have this many allegations coming out against you,
I don't think Ron don't look like the type to want some clout. Yeah, I don't think Ron is up there in a plaid shirt. I don't think he wants no clout. Yeah.
gotta be at least some truth to it. One of Beyonce's fans
That's pure
responded
Illuminati
to Uncle Ron's
symbolism.
video by saying, "These people be weird ASF. Everyone wants clout. Shaking my head. Ron, you're too old to be doing messy videos." And another fan tweeted, "I could witness Beyonce turn red and grow horns out of her forehead and still not give an F." But a lot of Beyonce's fans simply repeat.
That's the exact thing. Beyonce's an Illuminati. This person said, "I could witness her turn red and grow horns out of her forehead and still not care." People just don't care. You know what I mean? Like, Beyonce is Beyonce. Like, Beyonce can live her life. I'm just showing y'all that there's a whole nother side to this. Like, behind closed doors, behind the glam. You feel what I'm saying?
Not give an F. But a lot of Beyonce's fans simply refuse to listen to any criticism about their queen, and Beyonce herself has fully embraced the title.
Latest release Monday, a song filled with a degrading
idolatry, though.
women. Lyrics where Beyonce says, as the queen, women should bow down to her.
And this is exactly why a lot of people on social media are now saying we should ignore what the Beehive is saying, because they've always blindly defended Beyonce and try to silence anyone who speaks out against her. And what's also interesting is that Media Takeout recently confirmed that Uncle Ron really did work as a bodyguard for multiple celebrities. And the outlet also discovered an image taken in 2004 showing Beyonce with a man who looks like he could be Uncle Ron. And while Uncle Ron has yet to produce the receipts for his claims, judging by the comments on his recent videos, he has a lot of supporters who are convinced he's telling the truth about Beyonce and Jay-Z. One person commented, "I believe every single word, hands down, undisputed and verifiable facts. All the stealing, time after time, unethical practices, and blackballing talented black people only. Thanks for sharing the truth with the world, Uncle Ron." And another user added, "Jay-Z and Beyonce give me the vibes that they do evil behind closed doors. Plus, too many people have been saying it also. But how do you feel about all of this? Is Uncle Ron telling the truth? Let us know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to click on this next video."
That's what I'm saying, yo. Like, we just gotta start thinking for ourselves at this point. First off, it's very, very clear. People are idolizing them, like as if they're God. It's as if they're perfect. When it's like, bro, they're not perfect, nor are they gods. They're human beings. That's first thing is first. Like that person said, it don't matter if Beyonce could start crawling with some demons and start doing some crazy stuff. They still won't care. You know what I'm saying? But don't just go off what other people are saying. Just make your own observations. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all see what's going on here. Like, there's not much explaining that needs to be done with this right here. At all. So comment down below what you guys think about this. I thought they were going to get more in depth about possible sacrifices, but it didn't happen to. But hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you do like and subscribe. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. The same way y'all catch me in the next one. Peace.